Hello Internet, and welcome back to Xifeng Plays Umihara Kawase. This is going to be an interesting episode, I think, because I'm doing it for a slightly different reason than I usually do. You know, normally I enjoy this, but normally I kind of approach it as, well, I'd better make an episode so that I have something to upload, but I've been enjoying this more and more, and basically what's been going on, I've been in kind of a weird place with struggling with insurance and with kind of keeping, the real world at bay, and I just read a story on Reddit that kind of has made me consider dropping Reddit altogether. It was just kind of one of those... I struggle a lot with anxiety and depression, and this kind of story was just like all of my triggers all at once, and I'm pretty shook up for having read it. And so, kind of my thought of, well, what am I going to do? How am I going to get out of my head a little bit? Hey, play Umihara Kawase, because I love this game so much. So much. And, commentating it has actually just really deepened my love for it, and now these kind of play and commentate sessions have become pretty important to me. Now here I want to try to show you something that I've been working on that I will probably... Oh, I got it on my first try. See, that's just a little kind of cheeky trick that I've been working on that is a little bit harder than it might look. Because you have to, the timing is pretty tight to launch yourself over that way. And then you have to hit up as you pass by the door and she'll go right in it. And I don't think that was, the best that I could have done it, because I think I landed a little bit sooner than is really ideal for making it kind of look really spiffy. But that was the basic idea of it, and it's something that I've been practicing a lot because I wanted to show it to you. Now, I think today I'm going to go same route that I did last time. I found out is actually referred to as the scenic route because it's the longest path. I mean, it's not all the way through the game. I'm only up to the first boss, but it's the beginning of what is the longest path through the game that takes you past the most bosses, and I'm not going to make that. Nope. Yeah, I have to be pretty careful timing that ascent, because she takes so long to get off the ground. And the timing isn't super tight compared to some of the other timings in this game, but you pretty much have to go up right as the fish walks away. And then this is just a matter of waiting for the snail to go around. And then, another jump with not super tight timing, but have to be a little bit careful. And then we're through that. So I'm getting that down to maybe not a science, but, I know what to do, and I can do it most of the time. Now this jump I've been really working on, and I have, I've worked out what the best way to do it is, but I'm not really solid on the mechanics. That is not what I wanted to do. I actually want to undershoot that jump by just the tiniest amount and hook onto the platform, hang underneath it, and then kind of take my time about... Oh my goodness! That has never happened to me before. So I grabbed the fish instead of grabbing the edge of the platform, which is what I was trying to do. And so that was very nearly it. Okay. I really was trying to... I can get through this area with no score. I've worked out how to do that, and so it was kind of not optimal the way I ended up doing that. I'll wait for this snail to turn around. Because normally what I do is I grab onto the platform, hang underneath it, and then stun that fish and jump up the platform while it's stunned. But in that case, I landed a little bit too close, and if if you're a little bit too close to the fish, she will just reel it in automatically. And that time, you know, I tried to tap it to stun the fish, and I didn't let it go out far enough. So that was a mistake. And I have had a really bad track record recently of grabbing this extra life, but of course I'm still going to go for it, because at the very least I'm not going to lose a life, you know, grabbing it, so at the worst it's a wash. But yeah, that's been happening to me a lot recently. So that's still something I'm working on trying to get a bit better at. And it may be worth it, I don't know. I kind of want to get to the tadpole with as many lives as I can, but it may actually be worth it to go down there and work on getting through there a few more times. Not really in the mood to do that. I'm, you know, as you might guess, in a pretty strange mood, but not that mood. And then I believe this I can actually, yeah, I don't need to take that ladder. So, 112 points, I believe, is just that one fish that I caught still. That was frustrating. I'm a little bit, you know, I'm kind of shaky, because I'm still kind of shook up from that story and a little bit adrenalated. And so, I'm playing a little bit, I think it feels like I'm playing a little bit differently than I usually do. That was very nice. I think I did that very smoothly. And I'm glad that I was kind of sharp enough to recognize that I would be able to make that jump without having to, you know, dangle around and really work it out. That I could just do it in one swing like that. Now, I've worked out how to do this level without any score. I want to let these guys go by, because I can, like... Oh, that was not what I wanted, but I think it'll work. Well, now I need to kind of get back up there. There we go. So getting past this eel without actually reeling it in is quite tricky. But I think I have worked out the timings for it. I just need to go like that, and then like that. And that's always a very frightening jump, because I don't know that I'm going to be able to hook the platform before it's too late. Because normally, you see, I hook it while I'm standing on it, and then I know for sure that it's going to stay hooked there. But I made it, and we still only have the 112 points from that one fish. Oh! Well, that was silly. I don't even really know what happened there. Now, I've considered trying to do this level kind of more legitimately and explore it a little bit, but it's a very tricky level, and it's kind of not something I'm up to right now. So I'm just going to go the way that I usually do and try and make it around to this door, which is quite difficult. But I think I've got the... Well, okay. I think from that angle it should be no problem at all to get on top. Well, maybe not no problem at all, but at least I didn't let go. So, let's pull and grab, and there we go. Alright. Now, this level requires patience, and I am not feeling very patient right now, so good luck me. Alright, that's the first part. That's the first bit of patience gotten through without... Oh my goodness, pressing too hard has gotten me killed. Okay. Okay, calm down. But boy am I glad to have something else to think about right now. So under that, that's the first thing that I have to be patient about. Okay, now be careful here. Now, do that, and then drop, and then let that go through, and then pull up, pull up, pull up! Oh! Okay, gotta have better mechanics. Alright, let that go through, and then up, and then down, and then, oh no, not quite. Okay. Let's try it again. Nope, not that one. But that one. And pull up, and then down, up. There we go. And then there's something off screen we grab there. And then, oh boy. Okay. I don't actually think I have as much to worry about as I always think I do here. But, oh! Well, that's something to worry about. Now I have to do the whole level over again. Isn't that fun? I mean, I love this game. I'm totally happy doing this level over again. I just hope that, you're not too, frustrated with it by now. Because I know that it can be sometimes more frustrating to watch someone play a game badly than it is to struggle with the game yourself. And I know that, of course, different people react to difficult games in different ways. Like, you know, I've mentioned a few times that I actually really like more challenging things in games. But, you know, I hear so many people say, oh, you know, I hate this room, it's so hard. And so, you know, I definitely respect that people can have that reaction to their games. And I definitely respect also that people can have that reaction even to other people playing. Now, I don't actually know how I'm going to do this. If I can get some kind of lateral movement here, and pull... Oh, dear. Well, that went badly. Yeah, it seems like that last jump is now becoming kind of my biggest problem area. I wasn't having that much trouble with it. I thought that it was actually going to be easier. Well, first I thought it was going to be really hard, and then it seemed like it was really going to be quite a lot easier than I had anticipated. But now it's actually turning out to be about as difficult as I had initially thought. So, I guess it's good to be right. Alright, so now I just want to... And then, so this jump, I think, I am right in saying it looks a lot harder than it... Oh, jeez. Well... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I can actually be very cheeky. Oh my goodness, that was fun. Alright. Now I'm going to be a little more careful here. So that's the danger of that part, is that if you stay on that elevator for too long, it will either squish you, or you won't be able to jump back out. And this, I should just be able to take my... There we go. Alright, that's that taken care of. On to the next challenge, the giant tadpole. I hope you're not tired of watching the giant tadpole. Actually, I consider I'm probably not going to do it, but well, especially now that I'm about to spoil it, but for a while I was considering opening up one of these. What are we going to do today? The same thing we do every day. Try to get past the giant tadpole. But, you know, I kind of like having the fixed opening that I have. So there's where I want to stand, and that's the first one taken care of. Last time I did this in practice, I actually did not even get past the first frog. I tried to swing myself back onto the platform a little too early. And I should know that, you know, I have time for this part. And I actually need to be not too hasty, I think, is more important than being too slow. Because rushing it can actually kind of make me miss and then end up being too slow because I rushed, rather than like that. Oh! Oh well, that took care of that. Let's get out of here quickly. Well, I guess we didn't need to get out of there too quickly. And now there's 4 is next. And let's see if I can actually get this cleanly for once. Nope. Alright, well, we'll have to hope that last frog doesn't come back to haunt me. Come on. Oh, you're going back? Okay. I guess we're not done yet. Is there a 5-frog phase? I guess there is. Well, I can't get those 2 frogs, so this is becoming very... Oh, there. So close. So close. Okay. Yeah, it's... I don't really know... I was saying I know how to handle it, I just need to do it more accurately. I actually don't really know how to handle the 5-frog phase. It just seems like there's too many. But I think if I get quicker and more precise about kind of hoovering up the frogs, I should actually do a bit better. And I think that might be what I'm missing. You know, I saw a video that I think I mentioned in a previous episode where it was, tool assisted, and he actually did not reel in any of the frogs, which was pretty impressive. Because they come down in the water down here, and he was keeping a lot of them stunned. But they come down in the water here, and then they can knock you off. And there's not much you can do about that. Alright. There's 1, there's 2, and that's the 3rd one taken care of a bit messily. Though there doesn't actually seem to be much disadvantage to taking care of them that way. And boy, if I try to low percent this level, oh boy, that's how I would have to do it, is just have every single one of them stun me. I mean, unless I was going to try and go for that tool-assisted... Alright, come on, turn around. Let's see if I can not get hit by that frog. Well, this is going badly. Oh! No! So close. I could have latched on. Alright. Couple more tries, 3 more tries, I think. And that's that. Alright. So, I may have to go back to the drawing board and just figure out a way around this if I want to kind of continue my attempts to, see how far I can get with a 0 score. Maybe go back to looking at the short route, the speedrun route. Though, that's going to take a whole other kind of class of learning how to deal with stuff I don't know how to deal with. Because that requires going through that middle door with the falling platforms. And I may be able to figure out, maybe there's some way of dealing with the frogs that doesn't involve reeling them in that I can figure out if... Because right now I'm not, super quick and smooth with this game. And I kind of have to plan stuff out a little bit more than, might strictly be necessary. So if I can get, really quick and smooth with my actions, I may be able to actually deal with the frogs without reeling them in. That's a pretty big if. That's very hypothetical, but it's something that could very well benefit me. That's the best I think I've taken care of the 4-frog phase in quite a while. So now there's just the 5-frog phase. So if I can take care of it as cleanly and quickly as that one... Well, this is gonna get dicey, but I think I did it! I think I actually did it! Oh my goodness. Well, I am very glad I got this. This is the first time I've done this. Very glad I got it. while I was recording so that you could see it and not, on one of my many practice sessions. So, once again, we are in very uncharted territory, and I kind of... Oh my goodness! What was that? What? Flying... Okay, flying fish, I guess? Wow. Okay. This is interesting. I'm not even sure, I guess if I go then, and then I can just get out of the way. Okay, it's like the springs in Donkey Kong. You just have to be really careful about... that's where they come from. Okay. Oh. So, it spits them out, as soon, and then I can go, okay. And then I can actually reel that in, and that's probably the best thing to do. Alright. So I don't remember, I remember that I had something else I wanted to say, but I do not remember. Oh, it was, I really wish that I had stuck around and watched the tutorial instead of skipping through it as I always do. So now it looks like the only thing to be done is to do Batman jumps. And these are some interesting Batman jumps. Okay. Let's see if Let's see, I'm thinking if I kind of get forward momentum and then do an upwards diagonal shot. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Nope! I couldn't even reel it in fast enough. So, let's see if we can get past the flying fish again. So there's one, and then... Oh! Oh no, no. Boy, it's getting really unforgiving at this point. So I will see about, getting... Well, first of all, getting past the tadpole consistently, and then, start practicing that new level and really work on my Batman jumps. Maybe start working on the very difficult jump on level 1. Not, it starts on level 0. So the one with the long elevator has a very difficult jump that I have been working on and have not even come close to making. So maybe work on that, and work on just getting to that other bit. Oh my goodness. Well, that's another way to do that level. I haven't really sat around and watched the demos much, but yeah, those will play. So, thank you very much for joining me. I'm glad we got to some new places and saw some new things. I had a lot of fun, and it really helped me take my mind off things, which is great. So, thank you very much for joining me, and have a great rest of your day.